Vice President Professor Jane Nana Opoku-Agyeman has called for deliberate and sustained effort to advance gender equality, stressing that the progress of any nation is closely tied to the empowerment and advancement of women. Speaking at an event marking International Women's Day at the presidency today, Professor Opoku-Agyeman said the occasion provides an opportunity not only to celebrate the achievements made as a nation, but also to reflect on the work that still lies ahead in ensuring equal opportunities for women. According to the Vice President, International Women's Day serves as a reminder that national development cannot be separated from the advancement of women. Professor Opoku-Agyeman noted that across communities, institutions, and workplaces, women continue to demonstrate resilience, innovation, professionalism, and leadership in various roles that contribute significantly to national development.
So we are here to celebrate our progress as a nation, but we're also here to reflect on the work that remains. International Women's Day reminds us that a nation's advancement cannot be separated from the advancement of its women. Across our communities, institutions, and workplaces, women exhibit resilience, innovation, professionalism, and leadership. They are the educators, policymakers, entrepreneurs, caregivers, administrators, and change makers. Their dedication and service contribute to inclusivity, dynamism, and prosperity. But while celebrating this truth, we must also acknowledge that gender inequality persists in leadership, access to opportunities, workplace inclusion, and fair participation in decision making. Overcoming these challenges calls for deliberate, ongoing, and collective efforts. And the theme we have today challenges us to go beyond words and focus on real, measurable actions that promote equity and create supportive environments where women can grow, lead, and succeed.
According to Professor Jainan Opoku-Agyeman, presidency reaffirmed its commitment to promoting gender equality, gender equity across public institutions, emphasizing that empowering women is essential to strengthening governance and national development.
At the presidency, we recognize the vital importance of promoting gender equity within our institutions and throughout the broader public service. By backing inclusive policies, promoting women's leadership, and making sure every voice is heard, we strengthen not only our workplaces, but also our nation's governance and growth. When women are empowered, organizations improve, governance becomes stronger, and communities prosper. We are just coming from the Ministry of Roads, and I was very happy to learn that they have about 42% of women in their workforce. This is very, very impressive. So we salute the women in that ministry, and we urge them to do even more. But this is also the time for me to take this opportunity to praise the women in this office and all of you across the public service for your professionalism, dedication, and valuable contributions to national development. Are you cool? Your service continues to motivate the next generation of young ladies who look up to you as role models and leaders. Ladies and gentlemen, the path to gender equality requires collaboration, dedication, and yes, courage. It calls for men and women to break down barriers, challenge stereotypes, and create opportunities for others.
Deputy Chief of Staff in charge of administration, Honorable Nana Oye Bambo Ado, noted that although progress has been made in advancing women's participation in leadership, significant gaps still remain globally.
Globally, women still occupy less than one-third of senior leadership roles, according to the ILO. And this tells us that, yes, we have made progress, but there's still a lot more work that ought to be done. Equity must therefore be reflected not only in policy, but in practice. We need to create opportunities, we need to nurture talent, and that is how the pathways to leadership will be opened. I'm particularly pleased that today's program provides a platform for dialogue and reflection on women's leadership and influence in the workplace. Such conversations are very timely and important. Ladies and gentlemen, the progress we seek cannot be achieved by women alone. I'm happy we see a lot of male support led by our senior presidential political advisor, former national chairman of the NDC, whose birthday was yesterday. Belated happy birthday, Chairman Ampofo. He has been very, very supportive of us. So when we work together, we will remove barriers and support one another. We can build workplaces that truly reflect the values of equity, respect, and opportunity.